Spaghetti. 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 $2,400. Hello, Jan. 1,300 hours is 1 o'clock. So I think 00, 00 is 12. I'm glad. Isn't that a good feeling when you're done with your homework? It's such a good feeling, a very good feeling to know you're alive. It's such a happy, you're growing inside. And when you wake up ready to say, I'm gonna make a snappy today. It's a good feeling to have your homework done. 21:15. 21:15. It's 9 o'clock. 9:15. Here it is, 2:15. And 9 o'clock. You finally got your homework done. That would be my executive order. If I were president, no more homework. You're still in Germany. Wie geht's? Wie geht es Ihnen? Is the weather pretty nice there? Oh, I thought you forgot. I remember. I think there's 2 or 3 people who are from Germany who come to Eddie's Funhouse. It's beef jerky time. Gut ein Ihnen. Ich bin gut. That's right. It's a good day to be alive when there aren't any poisonous gases in the air. It's amazing how much in the air is harmful to us. Oh, sorry. Sorry for what? What are you sorry for? There's carbon monoxide belching out of cars all the time. There's carbon monoxide. People die of carbon monoxide poisoning. Because as gas burns, it builds up carbon monoxide. That means I'm good. That's right. Danke, gut. Und Ihnen? That's right. That's right. La 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 lava. Chicken. I guess that's being seen all over the world now. That Minecraft movie was banned from theaters. Go to the gym. Do I look like I need to go to the gym? I can't do the things I used to be able to. I can force feed you peanut butter sandwiches. No! Don't force feed me peanut butter sandwiches. I like peanut butter and honey. You also have to take stool softener. So you don't get constipated. Hey, just want to let you know Jesus loves you and he wants a personal relationship with you. Hope you're having a blessed day. I am having a blessed day. I think we need to take take notice when we're having a good day, when we're having a blessed day. Peanut butter jelly time. Peanut butter jelly time. Wasn't that Family Guy? Brian would dress up in a banana costume. We'd say peanut butter jelly time. And then later on we could have some Cool Whip. Cool Whip. Are you so, you are so wise. Wise. Wise beyond my years. This, I can easily eat a bag of this beef jerky. Easily. I get my protein this way. Remember the old days? I remember the old days. Boy, the way Glenn Miller played songs that made the hit parade. Guys like us, we had it made. Those were the days. What do you do if you have no views? I cry. You're gay? No. Why do you want me to know that? Why should I know? You're trying to find out if I'm not gay? Or if I am? That's usually what they do. They tell you they're gay so that you'll tell them whether or not you're gay. It's a test. It's the gay test. I'm not gay, but this shirt is. No, my shirt's not gay. You're a woman. Thank you for telling me. Do you know Otto von... No, I don't. With a wiener. You're a woman with a wiener. I like jokes. Jokes make me smile. It's like Crocodile Dundee. You ever watch the movie Crocodile Dundee? It's a guy. He does a little check. Check, baby, 1, 2, 3. I think you should be able to ask. That would be horrifying if you took home somebody who looks like a lady but is a man. Open the door behind you. Sofa King, Wee Todd did. I'm almost done with this beef jerky. I can't stop until the bag is empty. My subconscious has already figured it out. I watched a cat eat a butterfly today. Hi there, Mia. G'day. I couldn't believe cats eat butterflies. The cat just attacked that butterfly. Chicken jockey. Chicken jockey. How many times can you say it? My dog is next to me. Aw. Doggy. You should make a video of you and your dog. Say, this is me, and this is my dog. Watch him lick me on the cheek. Doug. Where are those stimulus checks? I was promised a stimulus check. I never saw it. My dog is a tennis ball sized tumor. Ow! So they know it's a tumor, it's not an abscess? Sometimes all they have to do is drain abscess. Porky? Is it malignant? That's the next question you need to ask. Is it malignant? A malignant tumor? or is it a non-malignant tumor? We'll have to pray for your dog. I am tired. It's 10 o'clock at night. Wow. Yes. Oh, it's cancerous. That's sad. There's a dog named Blue that died of cancer. He had some kind of a leukemia or something like that. He was a good dog. It's always the good dogs. And yeah, my friend Greg, it was his dog. And yeah, it was a happy, friendly dog. Pork Chucky. That's the hardest thing about having a pet, is they can sometimes have afflictions. Hello, Carter. Carter Campbell. Amir. Reese. Or Reese. Shrek. Wow, I just can't get enough of this jerky. It just keeps finding its way into my tummy. I hope you're having a good time. You're gonna go? Okay. Blaze. Hi. Where's your flute? I have it right here. I have to hydrate first. Yes, Mia said hi. I'm alternating jerky and fruit punch. Here's the flute. I got your flute. Hello. Carter says, please. Hello. Hello. I said hello, but that's close enough. It's giving my dad cancer again. Stop, please. How's your day? My day is pretty good. It was sunny. There's supposed to be some thunderstorms tonight. Sleeping through thunderstorms. I'ma go. Sleep. You're gonna go to sleep? Okay. Have a pleasant sleep. Do you know how to play Harry Potter theme song? Boy, do I. How is your day? It's pretty good. I spent some time in nature. I like that. Do you have any kids younger than 5 years old? I don't have any kids. Do you know how to play the Harry Potter theme song? Love you. 2026, we can hang out if the miracle happens. Let's see. Is that close enough? Do you have any spicy photos of yourself? No. Hello, Brazilian edits. Hello, Bart Simpson. I'm doing good. I like fried potatoes. I like French fried potatoes. Gaba each. Gabe was in the chat. Hello, David Rish. Guess who's getting timed out today? Guess who's getting timed out today? Let's see who's getting timed out today. Yep, 5 views. That's a trapeze song. We gotta stop this. We've got to stop this. We gotta stop this. No racial slurs. No racial slurs. We don't slur. No slurs here. We'll see what 10 minutes does. Drake's bestie. Outdoor wolves sound better. Outdoors wolves? Wow, everyone just wants to get timed out, don't they? Say I love... You love bacteria? My best friend 5 times. Let's see now. Ed. W. Ed. Gabe-ish is being mean to me. I'll have to watch that. I don't see a Gabe-ish right now. W in the chat for Ed music. Why? Why the low views? I don't know. I don't know why the low views. Hello, Skibbity Sigma. I guess he's not here now, is he? Outdoor would sound better. Shouldn't play in the closed room. Yes. But right now I'm not outside. I am in where it's cooler. My PFP looks like Joey, Carlo, and Eddie. Hello, Hiron. Eddie, I finally watch. You finally watch my live. Be itchy. You have low views because gonna skip some school for this. You're gonna skip school? Oh, no! Do you? There are times when I forget to go on. It go on to Ed. You not saying W's is in the enough. Eden says hi. How's everything going? Pretty good? You like my shirt? Thank you. So it sounds better outside. Chopped? Ah. Mom's doing fine. We're going to have spaghetti tonight. Wish me love, a wishing well, kiss and tell, a wishing well of butterfly tears. It sounds shrill. Well, I'm going to have to wait until I'm outside then. I do have my jaw harp. Spaghetti is kind of gross. Spaghetti and meatballs. That's what James Quall says. Spaghetti and meatballs. Does your mother know you're gay? I am not gay. I'm not gay, but this shirt is. Take Carter out of the timeout. We just have to wait. I only timed out for 10 minutes. Give it time. I wore his shirt until it stank. Now it's in the washer. Jimmy Carter. Jimmy Carter was president for a while, way back in the 70s. And then he was governor of Georgia, I think. Corny. Corny? I have a car and I drive. You love bacteria. Oh, bar. No, it's Bacteria. What is bacteria? Cat around. Yes, he was here earlier. He was the one who ate the butterfly today. No, I drive an automatic. I don't think I can handle a stick shift. I don't think I can handle it. The clutch, the brake, mistaking the clutch for the brake, or the brake for the clutch. That would cause a lot of collisions. brand you need. I wish I didn't chip my tooth. My phone fell into my teeth. I was laying down and I was holding my phone and it slipped out of my hands and it hit me right square in the teeth. And it left a little chip. Chip, chip, hooray. The car brand, you nerd. The brand is BMW. Bavarian Motorways. I drive Mom. Mom is 76 years old. I'm going to be 57 years old. You playa. So you are Drake's bestie. It's a 2010, so it's about 15 years old. I wish I could get all the girls, if only for a little while. Thoughts on golf? They call it the liar's game, golf. I think it was a drinking game invented in Scotland. Golf. Thor! Who are you? You are so wise. Why, thank you. I'm wise and I have most of my teeth. I wonder what I'm going to look like. I hope I don't get too much older. Old, I think, is God's way of punishing you for living too long. That's what it seems like. You lived way too long, and it's God's way of saying, "Hey, you need to quit living so long." No pondering. Who invented the fire and caveman? Prometheus. Prometheus brought us fire. That's what they say. Please no spamming. Please no spamming. Spamming will get you timed out. It'll get you 10 minutes. 10 minutes seems like an eternity. You asked for it. You asked for it. I warned you. I warned you. I warned you. No spamming. You kept doing it. Meow. Meow. What's your favorite alcoholic drink? Miller High Life. I remember Miller High Life. When I drank, occasionally I would drink. When I turned 21, I always look forward to Miller High Life. Or Mike's Hard Lemonade. Mike's Hard Lemonade was always good. Or they had Mike's Hard Lemonade and iced tea and other fruity beverages. You don't get drunk right away when you have Mike's Hard Lemonade, but it hits you. It definitely hits you. Miller High Life and Pabst Blue Ribbon. I like Pabst Blue Ribbon. Ed, can I ask Mom a question? Not right now. She's involved in her needlepoint. I don't want to interrupt her when she's involved in her needlepoint. My mom and I went for a walk today. I'm proud of her. She got up and we went down the street, around the corner, in some shady areas. Not shady, I mean shady, as in out of the sun. Can I ask Mom a question? Already, okay. Hello, Ryan. Welcome. Good. I asked enough. You're the asker of questions. I think maybe I ate too much beef jerky. I don't want to retain water. Retaining water is not good. Jerky has lots of sodium, I'm sure. Sodium! It makes you retain water. That could be dangerous, especially if you have a heart condition. Thoughts on kings? Kings are sometimes paranoid because all it would take is for a king to be poisoned or assassinated. Roman emperors, turns out people like to assassinate Roman emperors. People like to poison them. That's how Claudius died. His wife poisoned him. Claudia's wife, Agrippina, so that her son Nero. And then what's funny is Nero had his mom assassinated. He assassinated the assassinator. What do you think of the new pope? Have they already selected a new pope? I thought there was a time. I thought it took some time to do that. They let the smoke come out of the chimney. Pope Francis just passed away. Fiction author. Favorite fiction author. I guess, who is the guy? George Orwell. Oh, H.P. Lovecraft. George Orwell, 1984 was the book he wrote. Robert Prevost. Ed Drake is back again with his spamming. Yep, 1984 was the book. A lot of people refer to that. When they watch the years go by and they watch government kind of dictate to us. But H.P. Lovecraft, he was a scary writer. I guess one was Stephen King. He wrote like Pet Sematary. It's come to pass. Yes, it has. Thoughts on the movie The Sword in the Stone? That was a Disney animated movie, The Sword in the Stone. I don't think it got as much press. There was a Sorcerer's Apprentice, I think was one. Hi there, Dalen. Welcome to Eddie's Funhouse, where we just shoot the breeze. We just talk about some things. Is Eddie an angry guy? Sometimes. Sometimes I can be angry. But a lot of times when we get angry, we're just doing what the enemy wants us to do. Our enemy wants us to be angry. And when they see us happy, they say success is the best revenge. Preserve yourself. Success is the best revenge. Be happy. Stay happy. It'll make your enemy really mad when they see that you're happy. Do you remember me? Yes, I remember Dalen. Go back to your original font. Those fonts really mess with me. I can't really see them. Yap, yap, yap. That's what we do here. We just talk about, it's a Q&A. To the best of my ability. To the best of my knowledge and ability. And the jaw harp, affectionately known as the doing doing, affectionately known Feel the healing power of the doing doing. Wizards. We need more wizards. We need more wizards. We need a lot of people to focus on mental health. I think we focus too much on our physical bodies. Our physical bodies die over time. They start to wither away. But there's that part of us that continues. And we really need to maintain that part of us that continues. I'd like to master matter. I'd like to learn how to master matter. Make matter not matter. I would like to make matter stop and then start again. Alter matter. They say matter doesn't really exist. Matter is just a product of our awareness. Thoughts on CPR? I recommend CPR. They say don't do chest compressions. Just keep the guy breathing. Keep the person breathing. Chest compressions are not always necessary. Sometimes the person doesn't need CPR. What part is that? Thoughts on CPR? Oh, it very much does. It very much does. I think we need more daydreaming. We really need more daydreaming. Matter. Matter. We focus too much on matter. We think matter is permanent. I don't think matter is permanent. Matter is permanent because we believe it is. We believe so much in matter. And I think that's why we think life can't be changed. Ecstasy? Thoughts on flying airplanes. You can't be drunk. You can't be drunk when you're flying an airplane. You have to make sure that all the maintenance, keep up on the maintenance, and don't take off if maintenance hasn't been applied. No, you are bound to it by gravity. Sometimes, yes, I will agree. I think ignorance is hell. Ignorance is hell. And the more you learn, the less hellacious your life is. The less hell-like your life is. The more you learn. I'm learning a lot about keeping my mind clear. It's very important to keep your mind clear. Because whatever you're thinking about is what you're creating. If something happens, don't give it so much thought. Something happens because you were thinking about it. Because you believed it was going to happen. And now it's time to believe that you're going to be okay. Ed, what kind of gas do airplanes take? I really don't know. There's jet fuel, because some planes have jet engines, some have propellers. Jets, mostly for commercial flights. To kerosene. They use kerosene? ATF, it's called. Alcohol, tobacco, and firearms? That should be a convenience store. It shouldn't be a branch of the government. Alcohol, tobacco, and firearms. It should be, yeah. It should be a convenience store here in America. Get your alcohol, tobacco, and firearms. In no particular order. Hi again, it's me. I used to be Pooh the Master and changed. I'm glad you did. Aviation turbine fuel. Okay, aviation turbine fuel. That makes sense. Yes, they are turbines. Yeah. Those turbines have multiple blades that suck air so that it can be propelled. Good on ya. Wow, you're educated. Thank you for educating me. Sounds legit. Thoughts on the smoke store Smoking Joe's? I don't know about that. Smoking Joe's? The kerosene like. Okay. When they take off, they're full of fuel, and they actually planes lose weight as they fly, it turns out. The commercial. And then there's the jet fighters, F-16s and the like. The Marine Corps also has the Harrier jet. It can take off still. Yep. It is good to maintain your aircraft. Decommission. Thoughts on noises? Noises? What are lots noises? Harrier, that's right. Oh, it's been decommissioned? I used to watch videos about the Harrier jet. Also the Warthog. I wonder if they still use the Warthog. That is a scary aircraft. B-52s were used during Vietnam and I think World War II. There was also that SR-71. Loud noises! Loud noises! I don't know what we're yelling about. Yes, it is. It's scary. The Gatling gun on the front. The enemy does not like the Warthog. Also the Black Hawk. My brother knows a guy who flew Black Hawk helicopters. Did you ever serve in the U.S.? No, I did not. I did not serve. My brother did. My younger brother. He was in the Marine Corps. He's in one of my live streams. He just happened to be on the couch when I went into the living room. He showed that the ship that he sailed on is now at the bottom of the sea. So he outlived his craft. He outlived the ship that he served on. And he's got he has a tattoo. It's to commemorate that vessel that he sailed on. I guess that's what the insignia is, the Eagle Globe and Anchor. You earned that when you joined the Marine Corps. It's a bitchin' tattoo. You must be from the 80s. I remember in the 80s they would say bitchin' a lot. Can anyone join the Army? Not anyone. I guess there's a background check. Also, you have to be physically fit, mentally stable, and then you can. And if you make it through all the push-ups and pull-ups, and running, and getting up at 4 o'clock in the morning, I guess you could become an Army man. Nice, solid. Oh, cool. You were there for that. Now you can say, I was there for that. I would never get a tattoo. There's something about tattoos. Yes, sir. I would get dental work, though, if I could afford it. Who can afford dental work nowadays? I don't think anybody can just shell out the amount of money it takes to have your teeth. Insurance doesn't cover all of your dental work. Insurance is like a drop in the bucket. And then they want you to make monthly payments. I'd like to do play some flute music and put out a hat. See how much money I can raise until until I have enough money to have my teeth worked on. Whoever said life's too short, I disagree. I think life is way too long. And again, I think aging is God's punishment for you living too long. You got to give somebody else a chance. Thoughts on the guitar? It's been around since the Middle Ages, or since the Renaissance. I think before the Renaissance, the guitar. There's string instruments like the banjo, the cello, the violin, the ukulele, the uke. People call it the uke. It's been in rock and roll since it began. The electric guitar. Kiss made a song about that. You like the sound of electric guitars, but do you love me? The backstage pass and white sunglasses make you look just like a queen. Even the thugs, they know your name from all of the magazines, but do you love me? I love you. And Mopey. Hello, Barca. I was Mr. Chip. Wow, people don't like to stick with their handle very long. Travel, go place. Dude, you getting bored. I am getting bored. I need more stimulation. The Army question was for your mom. The Army question, let's see, I guess. Thank you for being my friend. You're welcome. We need friends, or at least to be on friendly terms. It's very therapeutic. Friends can be very therapeutic. They can be there when things aren't going well. They can be there when things are going right. They can be there for your birthday. They can be there to listen to you play the jaw harp. Thank you for being a friend. Travel around the world and back again. Snails. Snails have both reproductive organs. When's Eddie's birthday? Next month. It's fast approaching. Your dad is 87. You will get the news. He got rid of me 4 years ago. Happy birthday, dear Eddie. Happy birthday to you. I want to see if my fans will sing happy birthday to me. Make a short. If you're one of my fans, make a short of singing happy birthday to me. Happy birthday, dear Eddie. Yes, that's right, Gemini. The twin. The dual personality. The duality. Do you think I will get anything? You just might. Sometimes you might get some insurance money. If your dad has an insurance policy, and that could be equally distributed among the remaining family members. I kind of think that. I think that maybe you'll get some insurance money. Was your dad in the military? You have a basement personality. Basement personality. Thoughts on Shaggy on Scooby-Doo? I think he was like a pothead, wasn't he? He was hungry all the time. Yeah, that kind of... They couldn't actually say that he was a pot smoker or a pothead, but the signs are all there. He always had brown bell bottoms and a green T-shirt, and he was always hungry. Yes, Vietnam. For 1 year, he is 100% disabled. Okay, that's probably, yeah, you might get something. Might be a color guard. You might have a color guard visit you and hand you a flag. Yeah, he served in Vietnam. My dad served in Vietnam. My uncles, one uncle on my mom's side of the family, one uncle on my dad's side of the family. Every time I see a vet from Vietnam, I always say, welcome home. Because they weren't welcomed. Vietnam vets weren't welcomed. They were spit on, cussed at, and it was just not right. You said dual personalities. Thoughts on dual personality? You're talking about, what is that, multiple personality disorder? The twin? It is interesting that we're called the twin. The twin of the zodiac. I seem to get along with Aries. Aries, we're pals, you know, we're buddies. And sometimes Scorpios, sometimes Leos, yeah. Leo's never, not so much as my boss. If I have a Leo as a boss, it doesn't go over very well. They turn into something else when they're your boss. I remember when I was in school, I was 11 years old, and my teacher told my dad I needed to be in special education. He was so disappointed in me. Well, that's not your fault. It's not like you decide to need special education. Some things we just got to not worry about, things that weren't our fault. Especially if you're the oldest in the family, you kind of get more of the responsibilities. You said Gemini, dual personality, so I asked if you have a basement personality. I think I do. I probably do. Basement personality. Personality walk. You know what? People with multiple personalities have conditions with it. So we're laughing. I'm glad we're laughing. For example, there was a person had a personality that was blind, and they actually did a brain scan on them, and it showed that there was no sight activity with this one. And also, like bee stings, your other personality can be allergic to bee stings. That's weird. That's showing that there is spirit. You know, maybe that's what it is you're possessed by different individual spirits. So when another spirit takes over, you have conditions. Isn't that strange? And they say when people get organ transplants, they have the same affinities. You know, they have the same appetites as the person that they got the transplant from. When they, like, if a heart, you know, this guy had a heart transplant from a guy who committed suicide, and then he wound up committing suicide. You heard that. Isn't that weird? I'd like to have a personality that's really good at gambling, like card games. Wouldn't that be cool? You just show up at a casino, and your other personality takes over and starts winning tons of money. Or another personality can be really good at picking up chicks, you know, just taking home hot women. Hot women that don't kiss and tell. I don't know. Would that be cool? You know, you say, hey, how about you take over for a while? I'll just sit over here drink my beer while you hit on the ladies. I should teach chemistry. That would be cool, wouldn't it? You can't make mistakes with chemistry. Chemistry is dangerous. There are certain elements that are poisonous, that could blow up if you mix match them. But it would be fun though. You could be like the nutty professor, mix certain chemicals together to make you extremely smart or extremely strong or smell nice to the ladies. You be good. Eddie, would it be okay if I left you some money if I get it would be okay. It's always okay. You can leave me money anytime. Or Walter White. Yes. I think I was meant to be a teacher. I was meant to be a teacher, but I turned out to be a maintenance man. I was a maintenance man. I would maintenance apartment buildings for like 17 years. 17 years. And it got me nowhere. It got me nowhere. I'm living in a trailer with my mom right now. Thank you very much. You know what? Maybe luck will find me. Sometimes you don't go looking for luck. Luck finds you. I could be so lucky and then I'll be dead the next day. It's like 10,000 spoons and all you need is a knife. Meeting the man of your dreams and then meeting his beautiful wife. What was that? How did that song start? An old man turned 98 when the lottery died the next day. Won the lottery. To take that flight. And when the plane crashed down, he said, "Isn't this nice?" That's a good song. Isn't it ironic? Don't you think? Thoughts on the news. Don't watch the news. It tells you about things that are happening in places you'll never go. Places you don't really know about. It's always somebody being shot. Somebody being attacked. Why do you need to know that? Why do you need to know what happened to somebody else? Unless it's somebody you knew. If it's somebody you knew, you can at least feel sorry for them. But it's just headspace. Keep your mind clear. I'm learning that more and more. The more I keep my mind clear, the less depressed I am, the less worried I am, because my mind is clear. If your mind is clear, you can think about the good things in life. Because it's mental energy. You're distributing mental energy when you're thinking about things. And then it crystallizes. Whatever you're thinking about, you're creating it as you're thinking about it. And that's why bad things happen to good people. Good people are thinking about things that shouldn't happen to them, but they do because they're thinking about it. I have a theory about that. Ed's thought theory. You ever have that, like you're thinking about a Big Mac, you see a Big Mac on TV, and then you suddenly want a Big Mac, and then you go to McDonald's and buy yourself a Big Mac? Could be. Why do bad things happen to good people? Well, good people need to keep their mind clear. Don't think about being robbed. Don't think about somebody punching you one day. Hello, good day. Best edits. Are we having fun yet? This is good use of headspace. You got to think of your mind as a garden. You want to pull out all the weeds. Start growing stuff in your mind that you want. Yes, sir. Master your mind if you want to be a mastermind. You got to say, wait a minute. I don't want to think about that. I don't want that. I don't believe that. I don't want to keep believing that because then it happens. As within, so without. It's nighttime in your country. It's probably what, 10 o'clock? Ed, is that a fly on the wall behind you? No, that is a, oh, here we go again, Mr. Carter, using the N-word on my show. How about 24 hours? Let's give him 24 hours so he can't bother us anymore. Don't bother us with the N-word. It's a pin. It's that, yeah, it looks like a fly up there, but it's a pin. It's a stick pin. In case I want to put a memo up there. What is, I know, what's his problem? What's he thinking about all day? The N-word? Oh, who said, yeah, the guy who I just timed out. You can't say that word. You can't say that word. I thought Eddie will fetch a candle. I have a candle. Why would I light a candle? It's broad daylight. I think it's almost, it's not nice. That's right. It's not nice to say that word. The word of all words. For the fly. Fetch a candle for the fly. Well, that's not a fly. It's a stick pin. I'm glad I remembered that. That does look like a little fly up there. And I'm pointing at it. I'm pointing at a stick pin. Maybe I should get a little rubber fly. I'm glad we're having fun. Am I right in that assumption? We're just sitting here babbling on. There's much to be said about imagining. Hello, Duda. Wow, it's been a while, hasn't Duda? You are. Ed, what's Mom's favorite pizza topping? I think she likes Hawaiian pizza. I should do Ed's predictions. That's what I could do. Start strengthening my psychic abilities. You know, like David Rich? No, it was Mike D was asking about his dad when he passes away. Because I sometimes I get mental images, and sometimes they're correct. I could do Ed's predictions. You just pay me $10, and I'll do a prediction. Sometimes they'll be educated guesses. So what is your favorite instrument? Right now it's the flute. I like playing the flute. It's very calming. Can you flies get rabies? Can flies get rabies? I don't know. They can't bite you, so it wouldn't matter. Unless you swallow the fly, then you could probably get rabies. Or a bat could eat the fly. Rabies is no joke. It's a horrible death. It's a slow and horrible death. You should go, yes, UFO hunting. But what would I do if I found one? I'd say, we come in peace. We come in peace. Wow. Nope. Flies don't have rabies. Flies, you know what? Mosquitoes carry malaria. They say mosquitoes are really dangerous. Hope flies don't have rabies. They don't. I don't think they get rabies. They land on poop. They land on poo, and then they land on you. They land on your food. Damn flies. Fly paper. That's what I say. Fly paper. Why do you need to do anything? All illusions are gone. That's right. All illusions. Thoughts on bats? Bats are good at keeping the insect population down. I used to see, when I lived in Portola, I would watch bats fly over the river and collect bugs. It was kind of neat. There are bats around here too, at sunset. No, dusk, around dusk. When the sun is set for a little while, you can sit and watch bats fly around. Bats. They're vampire bats. Those are real. And bats carry rabies. There was a guy playing a guitar in a park, and a bat flew up and bit him in the neck because it had rabies. If a bat bites you, get treated for rabies. Please. Or that's a slow, horrible death. Once you see a UFO, no, they're called unidentified flying objects. It's flying, and it's an object, but it's not always identified. Can we visit Kitty? You want to visit Kitty? I'll have to wait in the mornings. In the mornings is usually when he comes around. All animals can theoretically have rabies. I know. Did you see that? There was a raccoon. It looked like a front porch. And this raccoon attacked this little girl. And her mom grabbed the raccoon and held it there by the scruff of the neck. Close your doors, there's a rabbit. It's crazy. That's a crazy disease to get, rabies. They're not themselves anymore. And you become hydrophobic. You want water, but you can't have water. You want it, but you just can't. That's a weird disease. That's almost like demonic possession. Raccoons are pretty smart. They travel. They're a lot larger than you think they would be. Raccoons. Yes, they have opposable thumbs. Inspiration for zombie-themed stuff. That's right. You are infected. I would not want rabies. Especially if you don't have sharp teeth. Somebody would have to shoot you if you had rabies, and I don't think the first shot would work. No one would. And the treatment is just as bad. Ozzy Osbourne, when he got rabies, or got treatment for rabies. I don't think he had rabies, but they had this, he said it's horrible, getting treated for rabies. You have to take shots in the stomach. It's no fun, buddy. I'm glad I don't have to deal with rabies. I would not want to have to deal with a rabid cat. A cat of the right size. Some cats are cute, but a cat can really mess you up. No one would. No one. We've been talking for an hour. It's almost time for spaghetti. Spaghetti and breadsticks. Oh boy. Tomorrow we're going to have pizza. After my doctor's appointment. After I see my primary care physician. I like that. Primary care physician. I'm going to see her, and hopefully she won't ask for blood work. There's sometimes when I don't have to do blood work. And I like that. It's such a relief. I'm anticipating having to bare my arm to get a needle poked into it. And then they go, okay, you're free to go. It's like, wow, I do not have to have a needle stuck in my arm. I'm not an easy stick either. Sometimes I have to try a couple of times. My mom is the same way. It's not just a one and done. Sometimes it's like, okay. And then they go, we didn't get enough blood. Are you on Satanist? or antidepressants. Oh, st- statins, statins, or antidepressants. I was told I'm not medically depressed, or they call it clinically depressed. I do get depressed from time to time, but it's not to the point where I need to be on antidepressants. Why? What signs are you seeing? No, antidepressant. Read, Eddie. Antidepressant. Anti. Antidepressant. You need glasses. No, I'm seeing. I'm nearsighted, and I'm looking right. I'm dyslexic. I have dyslexia, and it happens at the weirdest times. Sometimes I can read with no trouble, and other times I misread. I need glasses above. Why do you ask if I'm on an antidepressant? I wrote, okay, hypertensive. Oh, hypertensive. Anti-hypertensive. I do have hypertension, but I'm mostly on blood thinners. Hello, Jennifer. Hypertensive. Yes, sometimes I do get hypertension. Blood pressure. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I have trouble reading sometimes because I have dyslexia, and it's not fun because I think reading is not a big deal. You need a favor? Bye, Ed. Okay, have a good day, David Rish. You need a favor? Not antidepressant. I know, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Reading is not one of my strong suits. I knew that when I was in middle school. I would be asked to read books, and I never could make sense of what I was reading. Could you pray for me, please? Do you want to say what you're praying about? Do you want to pray now? Because we can do that. That's what we're here for. The more people that pray about something, is it something you're going through? Am I too much in your business already? I can pray for you. We just have to believe. Most of the time, believing. I'm asking everyone. I have. Oh, okay, okay. Did they? If it's caught in time, it's treatable. Now, yeah. Don't give up hope. Keep us posted. Yeah, it's a scary thing to be diagnosed with, but sometimes all they have to do is remove the affected area. I don't know that much about it, but I do hear that as long as it's caught in time. So yes, prayer is also a good idea. No, they just tell you that stuff. Everyone is good at everything. Just need right time and place. Rec- recruiting or newly diagnosed. Yeah, I just found out it is the bad kind. Okay, all right. Well, what do you believe? Because a lot of times it sometimes you just gotta trust, no matter how scary things get. Trusting. I don't know what you believe, and I don't want to try to force a belief on you, but sometimes just get as many hugs as you can from people who are close to you. And if you feel like you need to cry, if you feel like you need to be scared, it's okay. But sometimes what I hear is absent from the body, present with the Lord. But we're always present with the Lord, you know. And a lot of times, pray for. Yes, there we go. Now receive that. Receive it, because a lot of times we believe more in what can go wrong than in what will go right. And if you believe that in God and that He can heal you, but you also have to honor God's decisions. Yeah. Yes, and accept your healing. You know, accept and be thankful for your healing. Because miracles, just believe. Because a lot of times you have to get familiar with the feeling of believing. Because it really releases a lot of stress and anxiety when you begin to believe and get that feeling, because when you believe something, you feel it, and then you can relax because your faith, your faith is what saves you. It's hard. It's really hard. It's a hard time, especially when doctors are telling you, but some people do survive. Hello, it's not doing time. What's not doing time? Oh, hello, Mike. Welcome. I hope I'm saying the right things, because I'm going to definitely pray for you. And you can keep us posted, from time to time when you come to Eddie's Fun House, or just make some shorts. Sometimes that helps. Or leave comments, and I can respond. It is the power of the doing doing. I hope I didn't talk her away. I'm only going to say what's on my heart to say, because I've been through some scary situations, and praying definitely helps. Everyone talks about the power of prayer. Yes, I need the power. Give me the power. Give me the power, I beg of you. So Jennifer, if you're still there, just don't think you're alone. Don't think you're all by yourself. If stage 2 or lower, easy as pie. Yes. Sometimes it's what you hear that they call it false evidence appearing real. False evidence appearing real. And fear, just push fear out of you. They didn't tell me what stage yet. Okay. Well, you know what? I usually do a live every day, and like the Bible says, we are made overcomers by the words of our testimony. Because that's only this. Just ignore all that you're hearing, and just keep thanking God for your healing. Keep thanking God for your healing, and because that turns on what you want to happen. You start to turn your faith have faith in your good outcome. A lot of times I think we have too much faith in our bad outcome, and that's what ruins us. So yeah, and all of us together praying for your recovery, that's even better. That gives more impact. Well said. Thank you. Yeah. So I guess I'd like to tell myself I am immortal. Yes, immortal. I think that's what the thing is. We're told we believe we're made to believe that we're not eternal beings. That we see evidence of death, we see evidence of sickness, and that's what we focus on. And once we stop doing that, start focusing on life. Like the Bible says, choose life. And then you just take that turn. You take that turn towards life. It's the choice, but go far to second opinion. Yes, a second opinion. Yeah. Let's just pray that you hear good news. We could pray right now. Why not pray right now? Take advantage. Carpe diem, seize the day. And my pest control company name is Life Pest Control. I literally work at life every day. That's right. So yes, let's focus on a good outcome. Let's ask for a good outcome. God, Jennifer came here with faith. And faith is what pleases you. Jennifer came here with faith. And faith is what pleases you. Let's all have faith that you will cause a good outcome, that you'll bring comfort to her, that you'll bring peace to her, that she will hear the things she needs to hear. Let her get the help she needs and the comfort she needs. Amen. Wow. Yeah. That's what this is about. It's tear jerking. Yes, please. Yeah. Now all we have to do is believe. We've done our job. Our job is to ask. Our job is to believe. And then it becomes a God job. It becomes a God job after that. And yeah. So God gave us not a spirit of fear, but of power and of love and of a sound mind. So let's all be of a sound mind and focus on our good outcome. Give her the healing power. That's right. Amen. You know what? You have faith. That's what brought you here. And God doesn't disappoint faith. A little bit of advice to do a parasite cleanse. Parasite poop cause, yeah, a lot of the stuff we eat, if it's not cooked properly, can wind up in our bodies. Yeah, parasite cleanse. Ask your doctor about a parasite cleanse. The healing power. It is comforting to know that, okay, I've done what I'm supposed to do for real. Now we put in our order. We just wait for God to get into the kitchen of the universe, and start cooking up something good. Something tells me I'm into something good. Please go by sound medical opinion. Yes, and attention. I agree. Yeah. Yeah. But faith has a lot of leverage. No alternatives. Hello, spammer is back and will never dies. The spammer. Yeah, that's what a lot of people say. A lot of people say that. Yeah. It's not an excuse, it's not an accident that you're here. Sound can be used to break apart. I've noticed that too. Sound waves. Also, I watched, there was a woman had a tumor, and in China they were saying a prayer for this woman who had a tumor, and the tumor disappeared on the monitor. You can see the tumor disappear on the monitor as they were praying. So yeah, it's mind affecting matter. And so encouragement, that's what we'll get more of, encouragement. Also blockages. Like there is a literal machine that they hit you with different frequencies and break it apart. Frequencies, energy, frequency, and vibration. Tesla said that. Nikola Tesla, he said that think of things in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration. Wow. Energy, frequency, and vibration. Because that's basically, that's one of the Hermetic principles, is vibration. Nothing is at rest. Everything moves. Everything vibrates. Yeah, 369. 369. There is beyond. There is what's beyond science. Stuff that has scientists baffled. That's where miracles lie. That where science kind of drops off. Jen, stay strong. That's right. Yes, get well soon. She'll be keeping us posted. This will be like a filling station. A filling station for the soul. And for our health. Our mental health. We're all mentally healthy. To a point. Faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. So if you believe, you're going to see evidence. People say seeing is believing, but believing is seeing. If you truly believe, you're going to start seeing evidence. Yes, we are all on chemical drugs in our food and in our water. They put stuff in our water. Chlorine and what was the other one? Fluoride. They put all kinds of stuff in our, that's not good for us. This could be an hallucination. We are all on chemical. That's right. It's amazing what they tell you. What they tell you, you tend to believe. And when you tend to believe, you tend to see results. You tend to see manifestations of what you believed. And I think it's horrible that they tell you something's wrong with you. They tell you something's wrong with you, and then you believe it, and then you start seeing evidence of it. You mean absence of proof isn't proof of absence. That's right. Absence of proof isn't proof of absence. For those who believe, no proof is necessary. For those who don't believe, no proof is enough. I have that backwards. For those who don't believe, no proof is enough. For those who believe, no proof is necessary. The power of suggestion. That's right. Some things go right past our lemon. Our lemon is there to protect our subconscious mind. And when something goes into our subconscious mind, things start to materialize. But then they can believe anything. That's right. That's what your subconscious mind does. Your subconscious mind believes anything. And our lemon is there to stop us from having the effects. When you're under hypnosis, your lemon is taken down, and you believe everything. When you're getting suggestions, which is be careful what you watch right before bed. That's what causes the problem. That's right. As soon as it goes into your subconscious mind, it starts to go to work. So we have to do affirmations. We have to affirm, I am healthy. And then believe it. Believe. Especially with violence. I know. That's why we have fears. Fears are sometimes founded by experiences, but not all experiences are repeated. But our subconscious thinks that this is going to happen all the time. Like when your doctor tells you you're sick, you start to feel the effects of being sick. You believe you're right. You have the right. That's right. That's why we have to sort through. We have to sort through all of our beliefs. You know, some of our beliefs are what stop us from getting better. We believe that everything is permanent, that you have a terminal illness, you know. And then people die of their illness because they believe it the whole time. They're believing that they have a terminal illness and their subconscious is reacting to it. There's amazing stuff that happens under hypnosis. When people are under hypnosis, you can have miraculous recoveries. And I think that's part of prayer. When we pray, we're giving God an order. We're placing an order with God, and then God starts to go to work on it. Your subconscious mind can work on things independently. Isn't that interesting? That's why people have ailments. People they have ailments because they believe, and then the subconscious mind starts to affect matter. Have you ever heard of adrenochrome? No, I haven't. Is it a person? Adrenochrome? There's a lot I'm learning here. This is like a penny university. Never claim you know everything. It's a blood full of adrenaline. Okay. Adrenochrome. Okay. From a torture victim. They drink. Oh, wow. Yeah, because a lot of adrenaline, if somebody's being tortured, they're going to start producing a lot of adrenaline. And it's also, people have gone under operations. See, bad belief. Yeah, we need to sort through our bad beliefs. Identify with our bad beliefs. People take too much for granted. It is the fountain of youth. Really? So you got to drink blood of a tortured victim? That sounds morbid. Morbid facts. Drink blood of a tortured victim. It's high in adrenaline. Yeah. Adrenaline is like a superpower. It's something that really causes us to perform better, to be stronger, smarter. You could get all the adrenaline from a pill, a cheap one. Really? Sometimes you have to be scared or angry. I've heard about it. The adrenal glands start to produce. See, case proved. Yeah, but it does not contain the stem cells that baby blood does. They were talking about that, the stem cells. It's basically cells that haven't been programmed yet. Because our DNA tells those stem cells what it needs to do, what they need to do. Bad belief. We need to stop having bad beliefs. The beliefs that hinder us. That's why it's good to meditate. When you meditate, your lemon kind of goes to sleep. You said torture victim. Yeah, that's what he said. From a torture victim, drinking the blood of a tortured victim. They say you can inject stem cells into your missing tooth and grow another tooth. Yeah, because your DNA is what programs that's what I understand. Your DNA programs the stem cells. Wow, hook me up with that. I'll start to grow new teeth. That's not a sample. Oh, it's not that simple. Just budding research. Research can take us somewhere. I guess it's time to eat now. This is some pretty good conversation. We're stretching boundaries. We're adding knowledge at Eddie's Funhouse. We sometimes, yeah, they're saying a lot of stuff, by the way. That's because there's hope. There's hope somewhere. That's what was left in Pandora's box. Hope. Dire Wolf is back. Dire Wolf. We'll have to do this again tomorrow. We can have Jennifer join us and tell her the changes that were made. Good changes. All right. I think we did some good work today. High five. High five, everybody. High five. Until tomorrow, I don't know how to say goodbye, but I just did.